Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Juan Solo here with A Squad Gaming, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in today for some more Ghost Recon Breakpoint. So in today's video, this will be our fifth and final episode of getting to know the Ghost in Ghost Recon Breakpoint. We've already covered Nomad, Fury, Fix-It, as well as Vasily. Those are the four main ghosts in Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about no one other than Cole D. Walker. So I know he's technically not a ghost, being the fact that he is the leader of the Wolves faction in Ghost Recon Breakpoint, but he used to be a ghost. He has worked with Nomad several times in the field, and I definitely classify him as an ex-ghost. So this is what we're going to be talking about in today's video. So he is an American, he is the Wolves leader, as well as in the events of Ghost Recon Breakpoint, he is 46 years old. So I've mentioned in previous videos that I was pulling all of this information from the actual cosplay guide in Ghost Recon Breakpoint that got released a couple of weeks ago, but if you guys actually go over and check that out, there actually is no information on Cole Walker. So the information I'm actually going to be talking about in today's video is pulled directly from the Ghost Recon wiki, and there is some interesting information in here. For those of you guys want to go check it out, it will be down in the description below, because it also talks about the surviving members of the actual attack on the island of Aroa from the ghosts. So Cole Walker was a 4th generation Army West Point halfback, and Walker graduated at the top of his class, so he bucked a family groomed strategic command career for field operations. So obviously we know he's a total badass in the field. Delta Force wanted him after he broke the record for land navigation test, and he was recruited by the ghosts. Part of the need to know RET team assigned for borderline retaliation operations against dirty targets under the United States or American ally protection, currently deployed in more standard operations worldwide as a confirmed ghost team leader. So that was an interesting part there, talking about the RET team. This was actually discussed in a conversation between Cole Walker and Nomad, and actually the cutscene that we saw in a couple of different gameplays of Ghost Recon Breakpoint. They were basically Overwatch with a sniper position, and Cole Walker was talking to Nomad about this RET team that he was actually a part of with another guy named Stone. That was an interesting part there, talking about contract work instead of actually being in the United States military, being part of a private military contractor. So obviously we know that this character was introduced to Ghost Recon in Operation Oracle, so this is where kind of the story of Cole Walker begins for us as players of the game. So we're going to do a real quick recap for that for those of you guys that may not have played that. So during Operation Kingslayer, which is the code name for Ghost Recon Wildlands, Nomad's team would be called by Bowman to extract a Skeltech engineer who had actually been arrested by the Unidad. The asset had knowledge of the sensitive United States industrial secrets that must be protected. So while you're actually doing this mission, you run into Major Cole D. Walker, a fellow ghost team leader with his own agenda. He found out that the Skeltech engineer was the one who designed an advanced surveillance drone for the Unidad that was actually used to hunt down and kill Walker's teammates, Sergeant Major Griffin as well as Master Sergeant Sanchez. Those were two teammates of Cole D. Walker that were actually killed by this advanced surveillance drone. So this is kind of where he gets this whole mindset of, you know, possibly turning rogue and going after the United States government for the things that they've done in this situation right here. This is kind of where it sort of starts to branch from being a ghost over to being the team leader of the Wolves. And obviously in Ghost Recon Breakpoint, he is not working alone. He has a bunch of other ghosts that went rogue and turned with him to obviously support his cause in this entire thing. So for those of you guys that don't know the code name for Ghost Recon Breakpoint, it is actually Operation Greenstone. So at some point between the year 2019 and 2023, so that is between Ghost Recon Wildlands and Ghost Recon Breakpoint, Walker was actually promoted to the rank of Lieutenant Colonel and became the secondary commander of the Ghosts. So he is actually second in charge below no one other than Scott Mitchell. However, throughout this time period, he also went rogue along with multiple ghosts who were sympathetic towards him and formed their own group, which he named the Wolves. He then took control of Aroa and appears to be using their drones in order to hunt down those who used Skell Technologies products to murder his former teammates back in Bolivia. He also hired a private military contracting company called Sentinel to do the security work on the island itself, and he took out the ghosts who were sent in by Mitchell and were led by his old friend Nomad using drone swarms. So this was actually what we got to see right at the very start of the reveal live stream for Ghost Recon Breakpoint. All the helicopters were coming into the island of Aroa and they were taken down by a drone swarm, and then it goes on to say he and the Wolves might have killed all of the ghosts, including Midas and Weaver, except for Nomad, Vasily, Fix-It, Fury, and Holt. So according to this article here, the other ghosts that we're going to be playing alongside with in Ghost Recon Breakpoint are going to be your AI teammates. Those were survivors of this actual attack because there were multiple helicopters heading to the island of Aroa, and those were the survivors, but it does go on to say here and Holt. So that does confirm that Holt is actually alive, one of our ghosts from the Ghost team in Ghost Recon Wildlands, but that did say here that Wolves might have killed all of the ghosts, including Midas and Weaver, so that does not confirm 100% that they are both dead. But it was very interesting in this article here, saying that Vasily, Fix-It, Fury, and Holt all survived the helicopter crash, as well as Nomad, who obviously you're going to be technically playing as. You can customize your characters and stuff in Ghost Recon Breakpoint, but he is still kind of the main driven character that you're going to be playing as, even though They may look different. It might be female, it might be male. So there was some really interesting information here, obviously, in this video talking about Cole Walker. I do highly recommend that you guys go over and check out the other videos of the other 4 ghosts that we've talked about in previous videos. I will link all 4 of those videos down below in the description. I definitely want you guys to go check those out because there was some really cool information surrounding Nomad leading up to the events of Ghost Recon Breakpoint, as well as talking about the other 3 ghosts that are brand new to the Ghost Recon franchise that you're going to be playing with in Ghost Recon Breakpoint. But overall, that's going to do it for the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed this series, you guys are excited about Ghost Recon Breakpoint launching in October with some really cool, awesome new characters, make sure to drop a like on the video and also subscribe if you are new to stay up to date on all content surrounding Ghost Recon Breakpoint moving forward. I know there's quite a few of you guys out there that may be watching my videos that might not be subscribed to the channel. If you guys are actually enjoying the content, you guys don't want to miss a single upload, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you guys do not miss an upload. But that is all for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.